Hey everybody! I thought what I would do for a quick mod video is show you what I have been up to. So as you hopefully know, I completely redid my computer, and I got rid of my old original Skyrim and put Skyrim Special Edition on, and then needed to remod the whole thing to get it back up to a playable state, because I'm sorry, but vanilla Skyrim, while it's a fun game, is really hideous to look at. So um, yeah, so that's what I have been doing. And as I started looking through a lot of the mod lists, or list of available mods on Nexus, there's so many great mods out for Special Edition now at this point. And my list got longer and longer and longer, and it got very daunting to think about how I was going to put all of those mods together and have them be compatible with each other and play nicely together. And I just wasn't entirely sure I was up to the task. So I started looking at a couple of modding guides that I found. There's a few of these out around on the internet. The one that really caught my eye was Lexy's Legacy of the Dragonborn guide, because I really wanted to get that mod into my new game. The Dragonborn Museum adds, I think, such a great content to the game, and the whole concept I think is really neat. So yeah, so Lexi's guide is really centered around having the Dragonborn Museum and adding additional content that feeds into the museum. And a lot of the mods that she has chosen to put together in that guide are mods I was very interested in. Um, as I was looking at her guide, I found a follow-up, or a companion guide, I guess if you will, called Legacy of the Dragonborn Plus, LOTD Plus. And that one really caught my eye because it has a few different mod choices that I actually preferred. And it also has some additional textures and some things for higher end computers. And well, as you know, it just upgraded my computer, so I think it's fairly high end at this point. And I really wanted to see if my computer was up to the task of putting some of these really awesome texture mods into the game. And gosh, as you can see, I think it's up to the task, because this just looks absolutely gorgeous. Um, yeah, so I spent many hours following the guide, downloading all the mods. There were, I don't know, 600 and some odd mods that I had to download by the time that was all said and done. Had to do a lot of merging and some smashing and bashing and all kinds of things and all kinds of tools I had never used before. But I followed the guide pretty much word for word, since I didn't want to go out on a limb and make any different choices that I kind of might have preferred for my personal tastes, but I was a little afraid to do that, because if I messed something up, then this whole thing would fall apart, is what I was afraid of. So, some of the choices that the folks who write these guides are not exactly the same choices I would make, but I thought it was a really awesome starting point, and I wanted to see how the game was going to look, see if I enjoyed it, check out all the new content. And so some of the things are not exactly the way I would do them, but overall, I think I'm really excited to play this new Skyrim. Um, it's going to be harder Skyrim. That's pretty clear from the guide, kind of the preamble, I guess, to the guide, as well as looking at some of the different mods that are installed. We've got crafting overhauls, we've got combat overhauls, we've got changes to the system of how you level and progress, and it's just going to be harder. So, but it should provide hopefully a nice challenge, something a little different, the original game, and add. Oh gosh, I didn't kill that guy, did I? Nope. Okay. It wouldn't be good if I make enemies right off the bat. Um, Yeah, so the purpose of this little preview here isn't really to showcase the new mods, because I don't know very much about the new mods yet. But you can see Riverwood is different. We've got some new buildings, we've got some new people,
Lots of game to be caught out there.
Yeah, I think you need
Goodbye.
to work on your skills, dude, because that wolf about did you in. Um, yeah, so new stuff to check out. We've got an actual apothecary now in Riverwood for alchemy. Um, Lots and lots of neat stuff. Lots of great, very realistic textures. Just gorgeous to see. Yeah, so really it's just, again, like I say, a preview. And I'll have to make a few videos to sort of highlight some of the different mods and things. I did take footage of all of the many hours it took of putting this whole guide together, which I may or may not end up posting some of those. It's, like I say, many hours, so I'm not sure. It's kind of boring. I'm not
Need
sure it's
something?
going to be very exciting for anybody to watch. So I may not post those, but maybe at least just some overviews of the different things that we've got in the game. But yeah, that's what I've been up to in terms of Skyrim. Um, I'm really anxious to play this, but of course I need to get the Velda series finished first, which is a little bit tough because I'm so excited to get started on something new. But I really want to finish that because it's, it's cheesy and it's silly, but I guess I'm a completionist. I've started the story. I'd like to finish the story, so I'm gonna be working on that and hopefully get that kind of pushed through. And then we'll be ready to start a whole new story in a whole new Skyrim. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.